So the one that I'm going to talk about is if you could live in any time period, which would it be? I'm going to choose the 1950s. I think first and foremost, I want to live in a time period where technology was not as prevalent, because I think it'd be kind of interesting to grow up in a time when you weren't in like constant communication with people. And then I guess this time period was right after World War II, so there was like a big like economic boom, and you know people were buying houses. They were just like living life kind of the way it's supposed to be lived. And also in terms of like sports and pop culture, this was like a big time period where a lot of things like became more prevalent, such as like baseball moved to the West Coast. They started televising games. Basketball started using the 24-second shot clock during this time period, and I think it'd be kind of cool to see players like Bill Russell, Willie Mays, Mickey Mantle play. And then also maybe in like movies, you know, this is like the height of like the Alfred Hitchcock era, which would be kind of cool to live through. And then also you got stars like, you know, James Stewart and Marlon Brando, and then there's like musicians, you know, Elvis, Frank Sinatra, Marilyn Monroe, kind of experience life with those people. And then also like, I guess TV, there's like shows like The Tonight Show that first started during the 1950s. And then I'm trying to think of some other ones like Leave It to Beaver, The Andy Griffith Show, some like classic, you know, icons of pop culture that first started out during this time period. And I think it'd be really cool to just live through and experience these kind of things. That's it.
Colin, what was the time?
The time was 2 minutes.
2 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, Rees, you had 10 ums.
Okay.
So let's go. What were Rees' pros? Where we start with that?
So, actually, I noticed you were using a lot of, it seemed like you were using more dramatic gestures, like something like that.
I mean, it's okay if you don't always have variation. The point is to actually get some hand gestures in, I would say. I mean, but variation definitely is a plus point. So yeah, good on that.
But let's look at pros, positives, things that Rees did well. Yes.
I think he spoke at a good volume.
The volume was appropriate, I would say. That was good. What else, Natasha?
I feel like you had good eye contact.
Eye contact, so good job kind of searchline effect. Would we agree with that? Yeah. Okay.
Body movement is good.
Body movement, yeah, I would say it was solid. Good job for the first two, you know, making sure you hit each other throughs. That is good. Now let's look at areas of improvement. Where do we go see some? Yes, photo? Yes.
But that's yeah.
But let's not focus necessarily on verbal characteristics right now. Let's just go on things that we focused on the first 3 weeks. Natasha?
I would say the tone. Like you talk about very exciting stuff, like living in areas like time where Sinatra was there. I think if you vary your tone a little bit, people will get the excitement of living in that time.
I would say one thing Rees is, I don't know why I say but it's trying to avoid, I don't want to say a monotone, but if you want to like, you can project your volume and change how your volume is. So be really loud, really slow. Or you can also change the speed at which you're talking. Sometimes talk really quickly and then you slow down. So maybe play around with some elements like that. Because you had pretty good contact, but it could have been more excited if you varied the tone at appropriate times. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Despina, well, how would you comment
Despina.
You're getting there.
How would you comment on Rees's hand gestures?
I would say he was mostly subtle, and towards the end he had more dramatic gestures, but it feels fine. It was nice.
So we got that Rees had strong eye contact. Good job dividing the thirds, right? Area of improvement, let's just say the tone. So changing the volume, you know, not making it flat. And what else? Let's add Rees one more.
I do have my primary ones would be tone and facial expressions.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you could have some variation in that, that would really help. But everything else, most of everything else is pretty good to me.